So if you are not, please, you can mute yourself. Okay.
We can't hear anything, sir.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Bad. Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, please just mute yourself. Mute yourself, please.
Okay.
Mute it.
Okay.
So as I'm saying, so the PowerPoint is very powerful tools in the hands of anybody in any business or whatsoever, either in a class, in a lecture room, in whatsoever. PowerPoint has been widely used all over the world, and is being created by the Microsoft Word, in which we know. So Microsoft Word has a lot of software, almost about 10 to 12 of them, but the most widely used is PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, then Excel. Those three software belongs to the family of Microsoft Word. So they are widely used all over the world, you see, because as a cell person, you need Excel to calculate. Not only Excel, you also need Microsoft Word and also to type. And also the PowerPoint also is also something that you use in, in doing, doing a kind of presentation. So each of them has just a similar work, like 30%, because in each of these software, you are going to type. That is for sure. You are going to type, okay? Then in Excel, no much design in Excel apart from putting figures, numbers, etc., and etc. But in Microsoft Word, you type. You understand? So it's quietly, they have, something similar in common, maybe 25 to 30%, but in other 70% area, they are different, and they do different work. So please, if you are not, kindly mute your Yeah, please kindly mute yourself. Mute yourself, please. So here we can see that the Microsoft Word is used for presentation. Creation of PowerPoint is mostly widely used, recognized for its role in creating visual and appearing structured presentation. So as I'm talking to you now, you can see that I'm doing presentation with a kind of image and text, moving from one slide to other. So this is Microsoft, this is PowerPoint. So all these things that I'm doing now, I'm doing it with PowerPoint. So a user can design a slide that include text, image, graphic, charts, and multimedia element to convey information effectively. Which means if you are using PowerPoint, it's just to convey your message, not just only talking, so that people can see, exactly what you are doing. Then it's also made for business and the reports. PowerPoint is frequently used in business setting for meeting reports and pitch. So professionals use it to present a data idea and project updates to colleagues, clients, or stakeholder in a structure and engaging manner. For example, now, if I was invited, okay, for example, if my company invites me to talk to the stakeholder, then if they ask me to present, okay, what's in the past, the project and etc. etc. So if they ask me, okay, come and present to us, so I cannot just stand in the front of them because talking fine, okay, you talk very well, you speak good English, but you also need something to show to them, which is PowerPoint. So before you go to the meeting, you must surely, prepare your PowerPoint, your image, etc., etc., so that when you are in the front of stakeholder, you have something to show to them. So that is PowerPoint for you. Or then it's help educator organize content, supplement lesson, which visual enhance engagement. So not only, when you present, the project in your hand to the board of director or the stakeholder, in school also, it's also tools that is useful. Then educationally and training materials in the education sector, PowerPoint is extensively used by teacher, trainer, developer, instructional materials, lecture, and training module. So these are the tools in the hands of a teacher, a lecturer, a coach, a teacher. So these are the tools in the hands of them. Sometimes people, decide to use what they call Microsoft Word. In Microsoft Word also, you can insert some image, put some text, and do whatever you wanted to do. You can also use it to present, but it's not so powerful as PowerPoint. There are so many software around the world that look like PowerPoint. Not only PowerPoint, there are so many software also you can use when you want to present any slide to any organization. not only PowerPoint, there are so many software out there, but the most widely used around the world and easy to use is PowerPoint. Then marketing and sell presentation. Marketer and sell team utilize PowerPoint to create persuasive presentation for products, launch, sell, pitch, and marketing campaign. So visual aid and compelling slide can help convey the value of product service to a potential customer. So the visual aid and the compelling slide. So as you can see, in this PowerPoint, I have 7 slides. I have 7 slides here. So I'm now in number 5. I'm now in number 5. I have moved from number 1 to number 2, from number 2 to number 3, from number 3 to number 4. So it depends on what you want to do. You can have up to 100 slides in a particular, PowerPoint. It's up to you. It depends. You may have 30. It depends on what you want to talk about. Then we PowerPoint also public speaking and conference presentation, public speaker and conference presentation rely on PowerPoint to support their talks with visual aid. So every public speaker rely on PowerPoint to convey their, their visual, to tell the audience that, okay, this is what we have. Some days back, so I was in a conference meeting like this in Zoom, while people were asked to share their PowerPoint. People, that are from different countries. So it just look like we are just inside one room. And when each person begin to, present his own PowerPoint, so that is PowerPoint for you. It also helps them maintain audience attention, illustrated key points, and reinforce their message during a speech and presentation. When I'm talking, looking at this image it captures your attention. So I'm not just talking. There is image there also. So what it does is to capture your own attention, even though if you have 1,000 people in a room. So once you put on the, what they call it, the PowerPoint, you speak. So it helps you to capture their attention that, when you are presenting something, you also have the visual side of it. So that's what PowerPoint does. Then overall, PowerPoint is a valuable tool for creating structured, visual, appealing, and informative presentation across various domains, from business to education to public speaking. So that is what PowerPoint, does to help, bring a kind of what they call it, visualization. So if I'm a teacher, if I'm a coach, if I'm a trainer, in all kind of business, not all these people, even though in a church, in any organization, in any religion organization, understand me? So PowerPoint is something that people use all over the world. So it's a powerful tool. So as a learner, these are the things that you must try to consider, putting your best and try to learn all these things. It's not different. Once you know how to operate Microsoft Word, it's the same. It's the same. Once you know how to operate Microsoft Word, you can easily operate what they call it, PowerPoint. It's not too difficult because both of them are the same interface. They are using the same interface. Okay, now I'm going to I'm going to, let's go to File. Let me try to demonstrate what I've been saying. Let's create a file. So once you open your PowerPoint, this is how it's going to look like. Let's take off this. So this is how your PowerPoint is going to look like. But the only thing here, sorry. Yeah. So once you open your PowerPoint, this is how it's going to look like. So you can look, you can see it look exactly like Microsoft Word. Those of you who are familiar with Microsoft Word, it look exactly. There is no different. There is no different at all. So here is the slide, the first slide. So by the left corner here, I can create, even do 100 slide. So it depends on what I want to communicate with my clients or my audience. So it depends on what I want to come. So I can have even though 1,000 slide by this side. So once you open it, it's look exactly like Microsoft Word. But the only difference here is that this PowerPoint, you can't, do anything inside here except you dropped an object. You can't do anything. You can't do anything there except you dropped an object. For example, if I open Microsoft Word, I can start typing, but here I can't do anything. So the first thing that I need to do is to come to Insert. I will come to Insert, then I have to drop a text inside there. Okay? Then I can type whatever I want to type. Okay? Let me see. My name is. So you can see now I've typed in there and it's movable. It's moved from one point to other point. So it depends on where you want to, place your text or whatever you insert in there in this place. So that is PowerPoint. So now let's also insert and objects. Let's go to insert and let's go to shape. So this is, let's take this shape. So you can see now this is shape. Okay. I just drop in a shape there now. Then from here, I can select the color of my choice, either through this color shape, or you just come to the top here and choose the color in which you want to, you want to change it to. So for example, if I pick this, so it's changed to this color. So everything is just like, PowerPoint is just like if you are for people who know how to develop a website. So it's just like when you are developed and when you are trying to, develop a website. So this is how sometimes we use the tools to develop a website. So just drop here, put this one here, do this, do this. So it's look the similar way of web building. So as you can see, now I have dropped in this boss here. Now, if I want to drop another thing, I can also come here and go to insert and also click a table. Then I can also draw a table in PowerPoint. Then I can insert whatever I wanted to insert inside the table. Let's say, for example, I want to write name. Okay. Phone. And then address. Address and let me see. Card. So let me go back. So let me adjust this a bit with let me adjust this a bit and come to this place. Let me bring it in. And, okay, now let me proceed it by dragging this. So everything that I'm just doing here is just dropped and drag, dropped and drag, dropped and drag. So now you can see, so I just put a table beside the inside the beside the box now. Then inside this box also, I can easily move this text inside the box. Let me now let me bold this in let me bold it and let me use 35. Okay, so if I can drag this text also inside this box, but the only thing here that is not is at the back. It always show at the back, but there is a way of bringing it forward. All what I need to do is just to right click. Okay, let me. Here is the text. All I need to do is to right click on the text and I will give a command. Then I will say bring it front. So automatically it has come to front, because sometimes when you are working, you face this problem, you may not know. Then if I want to send the text back, I can also say send it back. So it will send the text back. Then if I want to bring it forward, I will say, okay, bring it forward. So it will bring the text forward to me. So now you see that we just create a box here and a table. Let me just change this and let me just write this are the list of student. Let me hit enter it this way. So now if I'm presenting, maybe I'm in a class, then I want to talk about the number of students in my class or whatsoever. So after putting their names here, here, their phone number, their address, their ID card number. So in case maybe I'm presenting this either to parents or to the school management or to whatsoever. So I will not just be talking. I will not just be talking because I have to show them, what I'm talking about. You understand me? So that is what, PowerPoint is good for. So not just, only drawing or whatsoever or inserting image in PowerPoint. So it helps, in times of, a good communication, a good visualization. Even though as a data analyst, it's also when you are talking about data, the figure and etc. etc. So you use you use PowerPoint to communicate with whomever you want to communicate with. So this is first slide. So now let me say I've done with this. So I can also come at the top here, this top here. Then I'm going to click new slide. So it's going to bring the new slide for me. So once you click that new slide, there are different, slide. It depends on what you want to use. For example, if I click on this, it brings this box automatically for me. It inserts these bubbles. If I don't need them, I can just erase. I can just erase them. That is, if I don't need them, all what I need to do just cut, and I cut. Then also, if I also click insert, so you can see a lot of option prompt out here. So I can just easily say that empty. So once I click that empty, so there is nothing inside this slide. Or if again that I want to continue with the same slide, then I want to just change the text or whatsoever, any figure that I put there. All what I need to do is just to right click on the slide and I click duplicate. So it's going to duplicate the slide for me. It's going to duplicate. As you can see now, I have two slides the same. Then if I want to change the text of the second slide, I can also do, for example, let me just say, the names of the okay, so the first one is the yeah, okay, I think I can easily make it like so. The first one is the list of the student. Now, as you can see, I've changed this to the names of the teacher. So this is how you create a slide. So let's go for the third slide. Yes, I don't want this. I don't want this. Let me just go for the third slide. So now let me go back to insert. Then let me just look for image online. Let me search for image online. And let me just see. Let me just clap. Okay. Let me go. Let me see the story of mine. So once you insert any image by the right corner of your PowerPoint, it show you a kind of option. It show you a kind of option. For example, if I pick this, it helped me to recreate the image, in a different form. If I click on this, it helped me also to recreate the image. Or if I click on this, and this can only happen when you are online. But if you are working, but when you are working on the PowerPoint, it doesn't mean that you should be online. No. If you have, most of your image or whatsoever you wanted to use in your local, you download them already in your system, you can go there and pick them. But in case you don't have those images, you want to search them online, then you must put your Wi-Fi, you must log on to internet. So why all these things happen now is because I'm online. So PowerPoint suggests for me, say, how did I want this image? If it is like this, it's going to do it for me. If it is like this, it's going to do it for me. If it is like this, also it's going to do it for me. So this is how it helps. Then if I click down here, if I say load more, it load it in a different way. When I go down, when I click on this, you also load this way. If I click load more, it's going to, even though in this way, you can see that it's give me so design. So let's choose this one and close the. So as you can see, automatically PowerPoint has helped us, to design our image that we just insert into the PowerPoint. So you can see it's because once you pick any color, it suggests those color to you. It suggests them to you. So now this is the third slide. Let's go for another slide again. Let's pick an empty one. So now let's try to do our own design. Let's try to do our design. Let's go to insert. Okay. Then let's go to shape. Let's go to shape. And let's click on this. Let's bring this like this and drag it. And drag it. And let's look for color. The same color. Let's pick this color because it's this color that we are using. So when you are, doing your design in the PowerPoint, you make sure that the color is the same. As you can see, we only have what they call it, white background. I think up here also we use blue and all this color. Yeah, black also is there. So we should be careful, in missing, color. When we are on Microsoft Word, most of you that attend, I told you where you can go and look for a color layout on a website so that if you are designing anything, either in Microsoft Word or in PowerPoint, so you should check out those color layer. You should check them. So you follow exactly the color layer. So, it helps you so that you will really understand exactly the color for any of your projects or whatsoever you want to do. So now let's also insert image. Yeah, let's go online and also insert image. Okay. Let's use this one. Or let's see anything. Let's go back up. Let's use this one. And let's leave this. Let's insert this. So now we have insert this image is draggable. We can drag it. We can drag it. So as you can see now, the image here, it's overlap the box that we drop in here. So what I need to do is just to right click the box, and I say bring it forward. So it's going to bring the box for us. So now let's give a kind of design to our us here. Let's go for shape format. So you should go for shape format here. And we are going to click edit point. So I'm just going to click in here. Sorry, edit point. Let's click here. And let's work on this. Okay. So we have tried to work. As you can see that our box has take a different shape. We can look for color that is more okay. Let's leave it at this color. So now you can see that we have, make a shape. We have redesigned our shape. So let's take this shape away. Let's bring in and so if I take that shape away, then if I come to designer, if I click on this, so I'm also asking Microsoft a PowerPoint to also suggest for me. So if I click on this, as you can see, you have changed it for me. If I click on this, it also changed it for me. If I go click on this, it's also changed it for me. If I click on this, it also changed it for me. So it's, you ask, PowerPoint to suggest for you. So if I click on this, it also, change it for me. So let us, we will not use any of this. Let us just close it. Let's go back. Yeah, we will not use any one of them. Let's drag our image to the last. Image is draggable. Now let's go for another shape. Let's close this. Let's close this. Let's go for another shape. Click insert. And I click shape. Then I bring in this. Let me use from the bottom here. And let's take this color, the color we have been using. Let's drag it. Let's go to shape format, edit point. Let's make it this way. So you see, and we can also still come here and also click on this. So it depends on exactly what we want to. So we can, edit our point, the shape to our own text. For example, if I leave it in this form, this is how it's going to be. So the Microsoft PowerPoint give you all tools to do whatever you want to do. So now, before I move further, let me just try to put some magic here. So this is my first slide, and I want to put a kind of what we call transition. So this is, let me take this. This is my first slide, and I want a kind of transition. Then I come to my second PowerPoint. Then I want this. Then this is the third. I want this. Then this is the fourth. Then I want this. Okay. So now let's try our PowerPoint and see how it's going to look like. This is the first slide. Then if I move from the first slide, let me go to the second slide. So this is how it comes. Then this is the third one. Then the fourth one. So this is how we are going to add the transition. It's called transition at the top here, as you can see it. It's called transition. That is one slide moving to another. So not only that one, even though the text here, let's put a kind of, because anything inside the slide, you can't use transition for it. You use what we call animation. So it's here, just beside the, what they call it, the transition. Let's pick this one. And let's pick this one also. And let's come here. Let's do the same thing. Let's click on this. Let's click on this. Then let's click on this. Okay. Now, let me go to the third slide. Pick this image. Then I will say slide in. Okay. This one also, I will also say slide in. Now, let's go to our slide here and see how it's going to look like. One, the text, then the table, text, table, the image, so this is how we had a kind of transition and animation to our slide. So this is just out of, let me just say, out of 100, this is just, let me just say 10% of what, PowerPoint can do for you. This is just 10% because it's widely used, even though those who create a movie, they also use PowerPoint as the beginning of this movie. When you see all those image, name, and all those things that flying in because of the, and with this, I can also turn it to video. That is an option there. I can save it as a video. Then I don't need to touch it. So once it's saved as video, once I click play, automatically, I don't need to touch it. So it's play by itself. So I don't want to, take you more on this. So I just want you to learn it, gradually from one step to other. So I'm just going to hold it on here, although everything is on record. So in case if anyone want to ask a question, just let me know. You can just unmute yourself. Just try to ask question concerning what we just did now. So if anyone with question, can just ask me. So just try to unmute yourself. If you have any question, please.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, good evening, bros. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Thank you very much. We are very grateful. What you did for us in the Microsoft Word, I think it will be nice we understand the menu on this PowerPoint, because most of the movement has to do with the menu also.
Yes.
Like the Microsoft Word.
Okay.
Can I ask a question, please?
Okay, let me finish with that. Let me finish with him. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, in Microsoft Word, what I say is that when you understand the menu, okay, you begin to understand what exactly you want to do. Okay, you are going to understand exactly what you want to do. So it's also the same way the Microsoft PowerPoint, and is a similar interface. There is no difference between Microsoft Word and PowerPoint. So it's the same interface. So as you can see from the top here, we have what we call home. For those of you who follow the class on Microsoft Word, we have what we call home. Okay. Now under this home, we have submenu. Okay. These are the submenu under the home. Like, for example, now, if I dropped a test here, because I dropped this test here, under the home, I can increase the number. Okay?
Yes.
I can increase the number. That's,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
doing this under home. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Now, in case I also want to change the color also at the top here, no, not the color. In case I want to adjust it, so I'm doing all this under the home. Okay, so these are the buttons. For example, if I highlight all these tests now, let me just highlight okay. Let me bring it down and highlight the old test. Okay.
Give chance.
Yeah. If
Okay,
if I highlight the old test, okay. If I want to change the color, I'm doing this under the home. Okay. So I should know that if I want to change the color, because before it is white, now I can change it to any color of my own choice. So I'm doing that under home. Okay. Let me change the color. Now, if I need to, what they call it, adjust the table, I should know that I will no longer, or any more design, I will no longer, because only test, that is what I can do at home. So what I'm going to do is I have to go to the table design. I've left home now. I'm now on table design. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So you see, once I pick any table, once I pick any color there, it changes the color for me. Okay. If I pick this one, it changes the color. So all this menu here, we have home. When I wanted to insert something, you should know that I will go to insert. Okay. When I want when I want to insert something, I will go to insert, either image or shape or whatsoever or icon. Apart from the, what they call it, the shape here, there is also what we call icon. That is also, I think this one also, you go online, you can, okay, it's not online. So these are icon that, for example, if I pick up this Apple, and I click insert, okay, it insert it for me. Okay, then I can change the color of the apple to whatever I wanted to change it for. So mind you, but if you look at it, I go for it under insert. I click on this, let me insert another icon. So now as let me check for, okay, let me check for this. Let me just pick anything. Okay, let me just pick this cow.
Okay.
If I pick this cow now and I click insert,
okay.
So it's going to insert the I'm sorry. Let me just take this off. Okay, let me go to icon. Okay, let me pick this map of Africa and click insert. Yeah, it's going to, you have insert this map of Africa for me, okay? But I did this in insert, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, now, if I want to change the color, I won't do that under insert because it only helped me to insert the image. You understand me? So when it comes to changing of the color to my own text, it automatically comes here. That is graphic format. Okay? So under this graphic format, this is where I'm going to change the color of my own choice. Okay? So if I begin to understand all this menu like drawing, design, transition, what we just did now, transition, the animation, slide, okay, then record. That is, you can also be talking, doing recording and all those stuff. So it's going to record this for you as video. So then review, we have view, then developer. But this developer is a very controversial. If you don't know about it, just leave it. You don't have much to do here. It's always for those who write code and all those stuff. So don't worry about the developer. You don't have much to do there. So what you should focus on are the menu and the sub-menu of what you can do. Exactly. Okay? Yeah, okay. Let's, are you clear with that?
Yeah. But in the beginning, when you started, I saw file before the home.
Okay, the file, okay, just a minute, I'm coming.
It's blocked, okay.
Yeah, the file is where maybe once you finish your work, where you want to save it, okay? Once you click on the file, it's showing you that, okay, you want to print it, you want to save it and all those.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, I think the other lady was asking a question. Okay, you can ask. Okay, ask.
Thank you.
Can I ask my question now?
Okay,
please.
ask. Okay then.
Okay, it's about the transitions and the animation. Okay. Before we started the class, so I was doing some experiments myself. I was just experimenting with my laptop, you understand? So I did the transition because I was creating something. I did the transition, though I'm not online. But when I finish doing it, it doesn't stay. Like if I go back to check my work, it's not there. I don't know if you get me. Does it need an internet connection before it will start displaying?
No, you don't. No, there is no internet connection there. Doesn't need internet connection.
I don't know why.
No, wait. Once see, there are different things here. There are different things here you should understand. So this is slide number 1. This is slide number 2. This is 3, and this is 4. So this slide,
yes.
the whole slide here has nothing to do with amination. No, it has nothing to do. What it need,
transitions.
Yeah, it need to do with transition. But something inside this slide has to do with amination. Okay?
Yes, I know. Yes, which is the letter.
Yeah. Then if you are creating what they call it, the transition, once you click on the amination. Now, I'm coming. Once you click the amination here, you expand the panel. See, you see, these are entrance. Okay?
Yes.
These are entrance. Okay? So, for example, if I pick this test, okay, then I give it command that it should fly in. Okay? It's flying in. Okay.
Yes.
Then the same test, I want, if it finish, then I want to exit the test. I come here and I say exit. So those are the two things. Okay? So once you are dealing with the slide, you should know exactly what you wanted to do with it. It has, whether you have internet or no internet, it works for you. The only thing that maybe you may need internet for inserting the image, like and this icon also, you will need internet for that. But rather than that, you don't need any internet for that. So what you do, you try to redo it again. You will get it.
Okay.
Try
that means I will create. I will not just save, because me, I'm saving and I'm opening another text box. You understand? That means I will just say, file 1. Then I will go to another text box inside the same PowerPoint.
Okay.
I will not create another new text box.
No,
because now I did it.
No, you must.
But it's not working.
No.
Mostly the transition.
It is going
it's
to
working, but if I go back to check my work, like maybe I go to my file and I open my work, it doesn't work. I don't know if you
it doesn't work or what?
It's not working. This thing, see, the PowerPoint, what I see is like, it's like television. You understand how they do adverts? That's how it is. But it's not working. So I was thinking maybe it's internet. Maybe we need to connect to the internet before it will work.
It's going to work. You just be patient, okay?
Okay.
Once you are doing something, if you did not get it for the first time, that doesn't mean that it doesn't work. You understand me? If you miss a step, all what you need to do, start all over. Maybe there is something that you're supposed to do, you are not doing it. Try, start all over. If it doesn't work, try, start all over again. You are going to get it.
Okay, sir.
You understand? So you don't expect that once you do something at once, it should work. No. What we did this night is on record. I'm going to post it. Watch it from the beginning to the end. Fast forward it, rewind it, play it.
Sir.
Then you follow the video. You are going to get it. Don't worry. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So is there any other question?
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Sir, the presentation was so interesting today. I think we've learned a lot. But as for me, when I joined the Zoom, the network kept dropping me, so I had to reconnect again.
Okay.
But the question I wanted to ask is concerning the question that Oyin was asking
Okay.
also. How to, like, the 4 slides now that are there,
Okay.
like to connect them together
Mhm.
to
Are
like,
you what?
because the first one now is the list of the student, the second one, like maybe if it is in a present, like maybe if I'm having a class that I'm presenting something to,
Okay.
and I want to arrange the slide from the beginning, maybe the introductory aspect,
Mhm.
the second slide, maybe the table of content, a third
Mhm.
slide. So if maybe I want to have a sound playing while it is displaying with the transition,
Mhm. Okay. Okay. Now.
like that is
Okay.
where, although I
Okay.
think maybe not.
Okay. Now look at the slide at the top now. How many slides do I have here? I think it's 4.
4. Yes, sir.
Okay. If I click on this slide, that is the first one. You see, these are
The list
of students. Fine. Okay. Let me do this. Okay. Now, if I click the second one, these are the name of the teacher. Then the third one says, these are the, these are the students, and this is also the teacher. So I have 4 slides here, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now, I watch each of these 4 slides to roll in one after the other. Is that what you mean?
Yes, sir. Starting from the beginning.
Okay. Now, if you go down to your, look at I think you can see my mouse rolling, eh?
I can see it.
You can see the mouse rolling. You
Yes.
see these 4 icons here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We have 4 icons here. At the down
1.
here, 2, 3.
Yes,
1.
slide sorter.
Yeah. So if you put this one, okay, if you put this one, the middle one, it's going to change the face of the slide. Okay.
Okay.
If you put this one, it's going to change the face of the slide. Then if you put this one, it's going to change the face of the slide to a bigger size. Okay. Now, if I want this to roll in, then which means I have to click. You see these 2 icons at the down here.
Yes, sir.
This one. If I click, which means I want it to go forward. So the more I click on that icon, the more the slide is working. Okay. If I click the icon, this is how the slide roll in one after the other. Okay. If I click there, you understand me? This is how you roll. Then if I want it back, I go for previous. Okay.
Yes,
I
sir.
continue click previous. It's rolling back now. Okay. It's rolling back. It's rolling back. Okay. So now from the button down here, okay, I can also click next. Okay. Next. So this is how it moves forward. So you must come down here to this icon here. So if I click on this one now, it returns back to the normal zoom. If I click on this, I can't do any design here because I'm about to present now. I can't do any design here because this is the icon I click is that, I want to start my presentation. Then if I come back to this icon, then which means it come back to the normal. Did you get it now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So anytime you want to you want to present your PowerPoint, look at all these 4 icons at the down here. You must pick I mean, that is the second icon here for you to start your presentation. You can pick the second icon. So this is how it's going to look like once you want to start your presentation. Then you will also use your mouse, to click next, next, next. Although there is a pointer, that is what we call pointer. Once you plug it with your, what they call it, with your device, all what you need to do is just to hold the pointer and click. So automatically it comes one after the other. So you don't even need to touch your laptop. So once you press the pointer, it's arranged those things for you. I think you get the point now. You get me clear now, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Then apart from that, because we will not have much time to go through that area today. If you don't want to use your mouse, if you look at the top here, that is also what we call duration. You can set the duration and click play. Then you leave it automatically. It's played by itself. So you can also set the duration without using your mouse. But we will not go through that one today. Another time we will go through that one. So it's very easy and simple.
It's okay, sir.
Okay. So any other question?
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Any other question before we call it a day? So, well, I think when we, do other, okay. So somebody want to ask a question?
No, we want to say thank you very much.
Okay.
We appreciate. You already promised that you are going to record it, so we can review it tomorrow again.
Yes, for those of you who are not
Thank you, sir. Thank you very
online,
much.
so you can try to.
We'll go through it. Go and we'll watch and rewatch.
Yeah.
And
So
follow
if
the step by step.
if there is any question, also you just try to drop it in the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Try and drop it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
We appreciate.
Okay. So if no more questions, so we call it a day. And you people, don't forget your homework also. Try and submit it. Okay. See you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
If there is anything during the week, I will let you people know. Okay. But
Good night.
Good night.
Sir, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate.
Thank
Okay.
you. Ciao.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, everyone.
Ah,